Welcome back. We have Brad Keselowski joining us here on Track Talk. He is getting ready for Texas Motor Speedway this weekend, and next weekend he's coming to Kansas Speedway, a place where he's won twice in his career. Brad, how you doing this morning?
Terrific. Glad to be talking to you and looking forward to the next 4 weeks.
Well, you're going through a lot of things right now. Looking forward to heading over to Roush Fenway next year, but you're going to try to finish up strong with Penske. Former champion yourself, you won the title back in 2012. So as you head into the next three races here, just how do you see your chances here coming up here over the next 2 or 3 weeks?
Really good. The team's worked very hard on the race cars to get us the speed we need to be able to compete, and I'm eager to see that play out on the racetrack this weekend. Obviously, a lot of work cut out for us. We need to win one of the next few races or just have 3 really, really good second-place finishes. But that won't be easy. There's great competition out there for sure, and if we can pull it off, though, we can go win the championship. So that'd be exciting.
I was surprised to see that you never won a Cup race at Texas Motor Speedway. Just kind of talk about your history there and how close have you come to winning a race there?
Yeah, very close. We've led a lot of laps. I think we've led over 500 laps, and I don't think anybody has led more laps than we have without winning the race there. But it just hasn't come together for whatever reason, so hopefully it clicks.
And Kansas Speedway, that's in our backyard here. Of course, that's a place you won twice. I remember the first time they ran a second Cup race. It was in the spring. Actually, it was right after Memorial Weekend of 2011. We remember that weekend. It was so hot there, but you won that race, and then you picked up another win here just a couple of years ago at Kansas Speedway. Just kind of describe how you see that racetrack and how that's going to play out next weekend.
Yeah, like it's been a really good racetrack for us in Kansas, and we've won 2 races there. And I think we just do a great job of putting ourselves in position and capitalizing when the moment strikes. So again, hopefully we can make that happen this time around. The spring race and the fall race there are always really different with the temperatures, like you alluded to. With the fall race being so much cooler and having a lot more grip, but the track is still a challenge nonetheless between all the different grooves you can run on the bottom of the racetrack, middle, and then, of course, up against the wall. And bottom generally being the fastest early in a run, and then late in the run when the tires were out the top, super fast but really treacherous. So it's a good challenge for us.
Kansas is still a pretty smooth racetrack?
Fairly smooth. They did a great job when they repaved it, making all that kind of come together.
Let's talk about you got going through a lot of changes coming up here as we approach 2022. You're heading over to Roush Fenway Racing, taking more of a ownership role in the organization, but also a brand new race car next year. Just kind of talk about all the changes that you're going to be focused on as you finish up 2021 and head to next year.
Yeah, a lot of changes coming in 2022, but with taking on the new role and driving the 6th car and so forth. But, I try not to get too far ahead of myself. The challenge of winning the 2021 championship is right in front of me, and we want to stay focused on just that. But I am excited about the future to come.
Okay, kind of talk about what your active role will be at Roush Fenway next year. Just kind of talk about what you're going to be responsible for as you head into a new venture.
Yeah, I'll have a pretty heavy active role as we move forward in 2022 with the 6th car and the overall team. We got a lot of announcements to come on just what all that means, and I don't want to get ahead of that, but certainly we'll play a key role in hopefully getting that company and those teams in a spot where they can return to the glory of years past.
You're a veteran of NASCAR racing. You've seen a lot of changes in the sport here over the last couple of years. We've seen a lot of changes in the scheduling, and NASCAR has been pretty bold about trying to keep up with the times. Just how do you see the sport right now?
Yeah, well, we're in a big spirit of transition where the sport is getting through all the COVID stuff, got the next-gen car, got new TV contracts. And I think it's of course, the schedules have been changed significantly. And I think all this has been really good for us as a sport. So I see us in a growth sector, and that's part of why I'm trying to increase my role in the sport.
Do you like the more road courses that they've added to the schedule and flipping a lot of the dates around? Do you like
I
more
like
road
flipping a
courses?
lot of dates around, but I don't like all the road courses.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of unnecessary.
And I don't know how many there's going to be in next year's schedule, but I guess that is very surprising. Where just for years and years you had just Watkins Glen and Sonoma, and that was about it. But do you think the double file restarts and some of those kinds of changes have kind of made the road racing a little more exciting to watch for the fans? They getting NASCAR getting positive feedback? Is that why they added more road courses?
I don't know why NASCAR added more road courses. I really can't answer that. I don't know why that's the case. I haven't seen any reason for it.
How do you feel about the addition to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, moving the Busch Clash out there? It's going to be the week before the Super Bowl, and then a couple of weeks later you got the Daytona 500. How do you like going out there?
Oh, I'm super excited about that. Yeah, I think the LA Coliseum is going to be fun. It'll be a nice change of pace for us. It's good to get to a market that has been a little underserved over the last few years. I think that's going to be a big race for us.
Do you like the fact that you don't get a lot of practice and there's no qualifying right now? I mean, where do you see that headed? Do you think we'll get the qualifying back and more practices as we climb out of this pandemic here, or do you like the fact that you go to all these racetracks and not get a lot of track time before you race?
Yeah, it's not particularly something that bothers me either way. Whatever NASCAR wants to do, we'll do, and we'll make it work, whether it's 2-day shows, 3-day shows, 1-day shows. I like them all.
So you're good however way they want to do it.
Yep.
Good enough. Brad, thanks so much for coming in. Best of luck to you this weekend at Texas, and also we'll look forward to seeing you out here at Kansas Speedway. And good luck in your future venture over at Roush Fenway as well. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it.
All right.
You have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.